Okay, we're testing a new modification we've just completed on our Bosch miter saw. The problem was with the original design is the chute was way back here, so when you pull the saw forward, you got no dust collection at all on the system. So I've got this hooked up to my shop system. We're just going to back out a little bit, and we'll run this like this so you can kind of look at back here. I'm cutting these pretty thin, but I want to look at the dust that is actually back around here. I'm going to blow this off before we start. Okay, you can hear the dust collector running, and we're going to start with a couple things. We've also added a shadow light. I don't know if you can see it in the video. Bosch does not come with any kind of light to light the wood up, and so we ordered this system online, and I think you can see it right there. You can see the shadow, so it tells you exactly where it's cutting. That was one of the upgrades we were doing in the shop, and we purchased this and the light kit from. It goes on the nose, sticks on the nose, and then I've kind of done some additional work on this. I did not want it wired the way they had theirs. Nothing wrong with it. I'm just a little bit higher than having a magnetic switch mounted somewhere. So I bought a project box, created a power supply, 5-volt power supply, put an on and off switch, so I can turn the light on and off. It's tucked up. There's this really cool little bracket right here that comes on the Bosch unit. Let me get a little closer. This little black bracket is already on the saw. I took this and drilled a couple of holes and mounted this, run the wires through the back side with a grommet. So basically it's almost, for all intents and purposes, it looks factory, and this is the other side of the dust collector chute that we've added. All right, so now we're going to create some cuts, and let's see what the dust looks like. Okay, ready to create some dust. Well, hopefully not. All right, so we've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cuts on a piece of alder, which is kind of soft. And so you can see here on my bench, there's very, very little sawdust. I mean, there's a little bit, but compared to what it was before, this saw is now ready for production. I feel like this was a great add-on that we created. I look on the other side. I mean, there's very, very little. You couldn't ask for probably much more than that. So great addition. I'll put a link on this to the guy who actually made this. Like I say, I made a lot more modifications for this for our saw, but for the most part, this unit will do you a great job.